Hi, and welcome back to LinkedIn Ads for Business. In this session, we're going to go through the structural setup of a campaign so that you can see the process from start to finish, and so you can start looking at what a campaign looks like to set up, how to get it out the door, and then also at the end, we'll take a look at how to monitor your metrics and look a little bit at the reporting in the ad account as well. So when you're inside in your ad account, you'll notice that you have your account, campaign groups, campaigns, and ads. Your campaign groups just group your campaigns together. So if you're looking at a multitude of campaigns in one particular grouping, you can just group them like that. It's not particularly overly important unless you're just really organizing out the account. And your ads over here then are your actual ads that are live in the ecosystem. So to get started, you simply hit create. And for now, we'll hit campaign instead of creating a group. We don't need to do that step right now. You can just hit a default group if you don't have one set up, or you can create a group. At this point, first, you need to start thinking about your objective. So what do you want to happen on the platform? So you have awareness, consideration, and conversions. If you have a longer lead time, you can start thinking about your awareness and consideration. But as we have already set up our tracking and we're looking at our conversions, let's select conversion points for now. There is a bonus session, which is next after this segment, where we will look at the lead gen side of things, which is pretty interesting and slightly different. So website conversions may also be lead gen because you might be sending them to a landing page to sign up. The other option is a built-in LinkedIn feature that I will show you in more detail. So as we discussed, first of all, you're going to start creating out your audience. So after you select what objective you want, which in this case is conversions, always remember with every advertising platform that the objective that you select is likely the objective you're going to get at the end. So if you select awareness, don't expect conversions. If you select video views, don't expect conversions. If you want conversions, select conversions. It's the only way to actually get that. So you start structuring in your audience, your region, everything that we discussed. You start structuring in what the list you want to upload potentially, you're including, you're excluding, you start setting out that. Then you go to your ad format and you decide which ad type you want. Single ad, video ad, and carousel ads are the most popular. Messaging you could always look at, as well as a conversation ad, but typically these three are the best performing. Recruitment is a different story. Sometimes the conversation and messaging ad work best in that scenario. But for now, let's work with the B2B options. Single image, carousel, and video ad. Let's select single image ad for now. Now you can look at the placement of your ad. So you can look at looking at the audience network as well, which is a partner set of apps. I typically remove this because I'm not guaranteed where my placement is going to be, and I want to ensure that my advert is being placed on LinkedIn, not elsewhere. Here, then you can also select your daily budget, or if you prefer a lifetime budget, or you can set a daily and lifetime budget as well. Daily amount spent may vary, but it tends to average out over the time period that you set. You can start and run the campaign continuously, or you can set a start and end date here as well. So if it's only running for 2 weeks leading up to an event, for example, then you want to structure in that schedule here. Your bidding then, there's varying bidding types. You can maximize your delivery, get the most results possible for your budget, or you can do some manual bidding. I typically recommend to stay with the maximum delivery, the automated option, because you're just going to get the most out of it. And manual bidding requires a lot more oversight. You need to be going in and out of the account quite frequently for that to happen. So just ensure that you select automated if you just wanted to, especially early on before you have metrics on what your average costs are and things like that. Just dig in with the maximum delivery. You can see here the optimization goal is website conversions. You can change that to landing page clicks or impressions if you prefer, but if you're looking for your conversion, make sure that you have that selected. You can then select the conversion that you wish. This is what we set up in one of the earlier sections of this course, where you set up what you want to track. In this instance, let's go with the member sign up. From there, you just hit save. And you go through the process of either creating a new ad or browsing your existing content. Let's look at setting up an ad at this point. And then you just hit create. And that is your campaign fully set up, ready to go. And it will go into review with LinkedIn and then go live. Once your campaign is live and once you're back into your account section in here in your campaign groups or your campaigns, what you can do from here then is start seeing your performance. So you can look at your different columns along here to get the different information that you need. So you can look at your cost per click, you can look at your cost per conversion, you can look at the volume of conversions, you can look at all of that information you need. You can export that out here. So you can look at all of these different ones. You can customize your columns. You can create a performance chart and you can export it, keep your information together in a spreadsheet or wherever you would like to monitor your performance. And this is where you customize that so that your reporting is accurate and is in line with your business KPIs. So you can structure out your report to reflect your business KPIs here as well. So from there, you can see that how the different steps of this course so far have brought us here. You need to have your audience, you need to think about your structure, you need to think about what you're including and including your creative assets and piecing them all together into the ad account to get the most out of it. Your conversion tracking is absolutely vital, especially if you want to optimize the campaigns for that. So that's where it becomes really important there, where we selected the objective of conversions so that we got the opportunity to actually target for that. So we want people in our audience who are most likely to take that action. If you have any questions on this, feel free to let me know. The next session is a bonus session on the lead generation side on the platform.